Hello everyone, and happy day to you, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and if you are new to watching the channel, I do welcome you and I hope you consider subscribing, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers for coming back and for your continued support. So today I have a special make for you. I will be sharing my most recent make, which is in collaboration with Sheree of Sheree Thomas 30, and our collaboration is all about the avocado. So if you want to see and hear all about my avocado make, please continue to watch. So today's make is all about the avocado. Sheree and I were in conversation, and she and I were coming up with a date to collaborate on just in general. And when we were going over dates, she mentioned that she was making her avocado make to post for this date. Now, if you have been watching me for a while, or if you have paid any attention to my me-made makes, you know that I have a love for novelty prints. So my interest was immediately piqued, and my response to her was, I could just make an avocado themed make with you. I was so geeked because you know I love my little foodie prints, and I immediately looked online to see what type of fabric was available with avocados, and there were like several different prints, but I decided on this one and I loved it immediately at first, until I saw like this other avocado print that was like new to my store that wasn't there before I actually purchased this one. But I talked myself out of it because it was like nothing wrong with this fabric. I absolutely love it. It's just, you know, I get highs from seeing new fabrics and things like that. But anyway, I went with this fabric, and here I am to show you this make. So yes, I will be sharing all of this avocado glory in today's video, and at the present time I have no clue whatsoever what Sheree made and what her fabric looks like. So make sure you go over to her channel and her Instagram account to check her video out and her photos out, so that we can all be surprised together. Sheree is a beautiful person, she's a great friend, and she has a great channel, and she shares all things sewing and beauty, so you would definitely love her channel. So again, please check her out. So let's talk a little bit about the pattern and my experience while making it, because listen, this is a front knot dress, and that knot almost took me out. So yes, just listen to what I have to say. So the pattern number is McCall's 7922, and the pattern description is fitted twist front dresses that have facings, an invisible back zipper, back darts, and an applied front band detail. And the dress has bodice and length variations. Views B and D have a shaped hem with a curve, and there are 4 different views to this pattern. The differences are the hemlines, the bodice shapes, and the length. I made view B because I like the shaped hem and I like the length of the dress, especially with it being like these skinny straps. I just feel like the length would help make it not like be too much skin showing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that is why I made that view. The fabric recommendations are going to be your gingham, poplin, cotton blends, and crepe. The fabric that I used was 100% cotton with avocado prints all over them. So the sewing skill level is set as easy. Do I agree with that? Yes and no, okay? It is easy only after you get the knot constructed and situated up front, okay? Other than that, it's as simple as a shift dress. You know, you just sew it up the sides and install in the straps and the facing. So it's not a difficult dress at all, but that knot will trip you up, okay? So the only issues that I feel that would stop a beginner from being able to sew this will be the installation of the knot, or the construction of the knot, however you want to word it, and the installation of the invisible zipper, because it does call for one. So I think it's probably more intermediate. I actually put the front of this dress together twice, and that is because I did something wrong when completing the knot the first time, and because I couldn't figure out what I did wrong, I had to unpick everything and start over because I had twisted it up so badly that like I said, I couldn't detect what went wrong. The reason why it's so tricky is because there's a lot of twisting going on, and then you have to maneuver the dress after the twisting to make the right sides come together to sew it up. And I managed to over twist, or I honestly don't really know what I did, but I managed to somehow do something, twist it up badly or something the first time, and I sewed one side seam together that was supposed to be free until later on, and because I had sewn that seam down that should not have been sewn down, it caused the shaping of the dress to be off and everything. So yeah, it took me out for a minute. It took me out, and that was around like 1 o'clock in the morning, one late night or whatever. So I put it down and I unpicked it the next day and got it together. So if you have this pattern and you want to make it, I will tell you something that is going to save you that I was not aware of at first, but Brittany J. Jones does have a sew along for this that was very helpful, and I wish I had watched it before I went through all of the troubles to figure it out, but it was still good to watch afterwards because it helped confirm that I was on the right track. I don't know what made me look it up all of a sudden and not look it up beforehand. I looked at the dresses on Instagram to see how others turned out, but for some reason I just forgot to look on YouTube. So yeah, if you make this dress, because I do feel like it is a beautiful dress, I love it, just watch the sew along. It will save you all the trouble that I had. So for the pattern pieces, I used 8 pattern pieces to make this dress. The pattern pieces that I used were the upper front, the lower front, the back, the front band, the straps, the front facing, the back facing, and pockets. However, the pockets were added by me because I feel more comfortable having pockets on my makes, in my makes, if possible. So you really only need 7 pattern pieces to make this, but if you want to be like me and go the extra mile, 8 pattern pieces if you want to make pockets. So notions that are needed, it's going to be your thread and one 22-inch invisible zipper. The pattern sizing comes in size 6 to 22. The size that I cut was a size 22, which is actually about 1.5 inches too big, but the size under was too small. And I didn't want my bust oozing out when I could just like take in the seam allowance from the bigger size if I felt that it wasn't snug enough, and I do not feel like it's snug enough. I can actually put the dress on backwards, zip it up, twist it, and then put it on. That is not typically how I like my makes to be, so I do plan on taking it in a little bit. I just have not had the opportunity to do any alterations to the dress because the children were sick. Both of the little boys were sick. I had the wedding going on, and then my camera broke. So I had a lot going on that kind of delayed the process, which I'm kind of upset about because I wanted to do a whole lot more for this video. You know how I am with my food videos, but yeah, I wasn't able to get all that done because of those things. But I do want to alter this dress to make it a little bit more snug. So does it look like the models on the pattern cover? Well, yes, I will say that it does. However, you can be the judge of that. But yes, I do think it looks like the models on the pattern envelope. And the instructions were easy to follow in a way, I feel like the twisting directions were there, but not there. I don't know what they could have done different. Like, I understood, but I just did something wrong, and I am good about following instructions and directions and not feeling like I need assistance. I mean, I did figure it out, but it took me like overnight to process what went wrong and work that all out. Yeah, so I don't really know if it was the directions. I don't know if they could have done anything better, but I did get a little confused. However, outside of that twisting detail, everything was fine throughout the directions. So for me, yeah, I guess you could say I feel like the twisty directions could have been better. Otherwise, they were fine. I know I just repeated myself, but I'm thinking through it. So what did I like about the pattern? I absolutely love the front twist, which is why I was determined to make this pattern and get this dress made up. I like the straps for the shoulders. I like the neckline. I like the length, and I love how fashionable this is. I think it's absolutely cute. So cute. When I purchased this fabric, I had the most difficult time deciding on a pattern. I had about 3 patterns that I like sat out and placed like in line next to the fabric, trying to figure out which one was going to be the right one for this actual dress. Okay. And I was not feeling like any of them, which is another reason why it took me so long to get started on this project. But I was looking for like a different pattern for something else and in my totes, and when I saw this dress, because when I was digging, this pattern popped up, I immediately knew that this was going to be the pattern in the dress for this fabric. I think it complements it really, really well, and I went immediately to cutting. I think it's a match. What did I dislike about the pattern? There's nothing that I disliked about the pattern itself. I just wish that the instructions were a little bit better for the front knot, and I'm hoping that now that I have this experience with the front knot, it'll make it easier for me to make other front knot dresses, because I do love the style. I honestly was avoiding the style because of making it, I should say, because I knew it was going to be something. So did I learn any new techniques or have any first time experiences? Yes. I learned how to assemble a front twist, and this was my first time doing it. And so I'm excited about that. And like I just said, hopefully this helps me in the future with other ones. I mentioned earlier that I use this 100% cotton fabric with avocados, but I didn't mention where I purchased it. But I did pick this up from Joann Fabrics, and it was in the novelty section where all the food, coffee, and all that fun stuff. So I think it was only like $5 or some change per yard because I got it on sale. So that went over really well. And as far as alterations, yes, so your girl had to add pockets, like I already said. I already gave that away because I'm all over the place today. But yes, I added pockets, and that's a given. And I decided to not have continuous straps. This is supposed to be a continuous strap, but I decided against that, because although I like the look of a continuous strap better, I know that having a tie strap is probably best for me right now with my bust size, because I kind of like the dress to go a little bit higher, and when you have a continuous strap you can't adjust it. When I tie it, sometimes it helps to lift the dress up, even though it may alter the shape of the dress or whatever. And I do have like sloping shoulders as well, and so a lot of times with thinner straps, they'll just keep it. I don't care how tight it is against my body, they still seem to fall off. So tie straps for some reason does not do that. I don't know if it's because there's like a knot right here that's kind of stopping that from happening, but yeah, I made tie straps instead of having a continuous strap. So that was my other alteration. As far as any modification recommendations, I really don't have any, and I would definitely recommend this dress to others. This dress is absolutely fabulous. It is trendy, it is fashionable, it's flirty, it's fruity. Yeah. And another reason why I recommend this dress is because it also like kind of conceals a bloated tummy because of the twist situation going on in the front. So that's also a bonus. Or if you just want to go out to eat with the hubs, the boyfriend, the spouse, the partner, whatever, yeah, this is a good dress to wear because you can eat all the food and you won't see it. Also, if you don't like showing like this much skin on top, you can sew up one of the other views with the more covered bodice and you will still have your front twist. So yes, this is a very good pattern. So for the availability of this pattern, this dress pattern came out in 2019 and it is still available for purchase on the Something Delightful website as a PDF downloadable pattern. However, it is out of print. I do believe I have seen this at my local Joann's, so I'm sure there's still some in the pattern drawers. However, it just won't be restocked, so you may be able to get your hands on this at your local Joann's, but you can also find this on like Etsy, Amazon, eBay, and more. So yeah, you can definitely get your hands on it. And some people prefer PDF patterns, but I do think it is a very nice, trendy dress. And I don't believe this is like a type of dress that would go out of style. As far as pairings, I paired my dress with my cork shoes. I did purchase some green shoes, but they were just too green. They didn't really match up well, but I like the green shoes so much that I purchased them anyway. And as far as my earrings, these are just some earrings that I've had in my jewelry stash. And the shoes though came from DSW, and I absolutely love those cork shoes. They're neutral and they kind of go with anything. So now I will enter a few more pictures and twirls of me and my avocado dress. And while you are watching me twirl, you already know I have to give you some fun facts about the avocado. Avocados are in the same family as cinnamon. Although the avocado is not sweet, it is a fruit and not a vegetable. Half of an average size avocado has 4.6 grams of fiber, the most of any fruit. An avocado has more potassium than a banana. California produces 90% of the U.S. avocado crop. The avocado star of California is San Diego County, which produces 40% of all California-grown avocados. If you're looking for a healthy immune system, eat an avocado. The National Cancer Institute found that an avocado has 19 milligrams of glutathione per half fruit. Glutathione functions as an antioxidant, which helps your immune system function normally. A 2015 study by the American Heart Association found that eating an avocado daily can improve your LDL cholesterol levels. That's the bad cholesterol in people who struggle with obesity or are overweight. Although avocados are good for your health and diet, be sure to toss avocado remains in the garbage because the skin and pit can be harmful and even toxic to cats and dogs. However, most household pets can nosh on the creamy green center and not get sick. So yes, this dress is one of my favorites so far this year. It's gonna be even better once I make my alterations, because it's a little bit big around the side of the bust area. I feel like I need to put bust darts in there, so yes, I am going to do that, and I'll probably take it in a little bit on the side, not too many big, or either no, maybe not on the sides. I think I'll pull in the back darts a little bit more. So yes, making those two alterations, taking it on the side and then the back darts, I think that will make it a perfect fit, the fit that I'm going for. But yeah, I couldn't get that fit with the pattern because the size was a little bit too big and the next size down was a little bit too small. So that's what you have to do when you're in between sizes. So yes, but I'm so loving this look that turned out to be so fun and fabulous at the same time. I just love it. I am so happy I picked this pattern and I stuck with it because I feel like the front knot did the trick for this fabric. I probably already said that, but yes, it absolutely did the trick because it broke up the uniform of the print, but yet the twist is interesting and it's like, I don't know, it just brings it all together. And the sweetheart neckline is awesome. I don't have a lot of makes in that. I think I only have one other make that has like a sweetheart neckline. So yes, that's awesome. So before the fun facts, I thought I had graduated from wearing fruits to vegetables, but I guess I have not, because as we've learned during the fun facts that An avocado is a fruit, so I will work on that for the rest of the summer and try to come up with a vegetable to wear. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. But I would love to know your thoughts, so please let me know what your thoughts are about this pattern and my dress in the comment section below. Again, I would love to hear all about it, and let me know what your thoughts are about the fun facts, and let me know if you learned anything. I am getting ready to end this video, but before you leave, you know what I'm getting ready to say. Please take a pause for the cause and click the like button and click the subscribe button and the gray notification bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Please make sure you check out Sheree's video, and if you are new to her channel, please let her know that I sent you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Mm-hmm.